What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games, and today's article or news report is on Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart Tour has finally hit the beta for Japanese players, and I have to say, it doesn't look too good for Mario Kart Tour. If you're not aware what Mario Kart Tour is the mobile version of Mario Kart, complete with Gacha and all. That's right. There is a Gacha system in Mario Kart Tour. We'll talk about that in a minute. The first article that we have here is brought to us by The Verge. There are so many articles regarding this. Mario Kart Tour is getting a lot of hate from people in the media, as well as people, players, as well as players. So let's go ahead. We're going to read this article from The Verge. Then we'll go to the next article, and then we'll talk a little bit about the beta. We have a couple screenshots and things like that for you guys. All right. Mario Kart Tour, the smartphone debut of Nintendo's long-running Mario Kart racing franchise, has shared its closed beta in Japan and U.S. Oh, it's in the U.S. too. I only thought it was in Japan. And it hasn't taken long for videos and screenshots to start appearing on the web. But Kotaku reports that the game also features loot box-style systems, or Gacha systems, where you spend virtual currencies for a shot at unlocking new items, which offer different degrees of rarity and functionality. Now, I have Kotaku's article open here. We're going to take a look at that as well. First, for 5 green gems, for example, you get a random chance at earning a new driver, cart, or glider. Certain equipments and characters you get you bonuses on different tracks, but other characters seem to have a better average bonus across all games courses. There's also a stamina system. There's a stamina system in a racing game, guys. Stamina system involving hearts, and once these run out, you have to wait for them to replenish or pay money to purchase more hearts. That's right. If you want to keep playing the game, you have to spend your money. Since the game is currently in beta, all these features are subject to change, and if they want the game to be successful, they would have to. It's not surprising that Nintendo will go down the microtransaction route for Mario Kart Tour. Early on, it tried to charge players a single $10 upfront fee to play Super Mario Run, but the game failed to generate an acceptable profit for Nintendo. Its subsequent microtransaction-supported releases have proved much more profitable, with Fire Emblem Heroes alone reportedly grossing as much as $500 million in revenue after 2 years. That's actually pretty accurate. The microtransaction model isn't without its difficulties. Just yesterday, Nintendo announced that it would be shutting down Animal Crossing Pocket Camp and Fire Emblem Heroes in Belgium after the country categorized loot boxes as gambling, because they are. Because they are. Like, no freaking joke. Because they are gambling. That is gambling. I don't care how you word it. Anyways. It's unclear whether Mario Kart Tour will release in the country. Probably not. Outside the monetization models, reports from the Reset Era forums suggest that Mario Kart Tour includes a familiar roster of characters. Don't worry, Dry Bones is present and accounted for, as well as a list of tracks that include returning favorites from the SNES, GameCube, DS, and 3DS entries in the series. Your cart accelerates automatically, and you swipe left or right on the screen to steer. Mario Kart Tour's beta is taking place now in Japan and the US. For now, the beta is exclusive to Android devices, but the game will be available for both Android and iOS when it releases this summer. All right, so let's take a look at Kotaku's article really quick, because they're cited in the other one. So Mario Kart Tour is pretty good when it's not nickel and diming you. Yeah, that's right. Mario Kart Tour beta is now live for Android users in the United States. I've had some time to check out how Nintendo's upcoming free-to-play mobile game adapts the beloved kart racing series for smartphones. The answer is mostly faithful but stripped down recreation of Mario Kart, decked out with all the microtransactions and lottery mechanics mobile games are infamous for. Mario Kart Tour utilizes all the same courses players have encountered in the main series. For example, the Toad Cup, the game's tutorial circuit, consists of Choco Island 2 from the SNES game, Toad Circuit from the 3DS game, and Dino Jungle from Double Dash on GameCube. Each track felt slightly shorter than its console counterpart, but otherwise very similar down to the look, feel, and music. You select a driver, a cart, and a glider from your inventory before getting matched up against 7 other players from around the world. You steer by dragging your finger to the left or right of your character. The further you drag, the more your driver cuts the wheel. If you remove your finger, they just go straight. It's also possible to drift by turning late and aggressively. Doing so and holding it for a few seconds will result in your driver getting a quick speed boost, just like the rest of the games. Here we go with the freaking loot box stuff. Items are present. Every time you smash through one, you get an item that you can use by touching a small area below your driver. Items like stars trigger automatically, while shells need to be fired manually. If you don't use all your items by the time you hit another item blocks, each slot will automatically be repopulated with a new item. So far, it's mostly only been shells and banana peels, although I've gotten stars and have been hit by a fair number of blue shells. To unlock additional circuits, you collect grand stars by completing races and other challenges. Earning stars is also how you unlock gifts, some for which contain green gems, Mario Kart Tour's premium currency. This is where things start to get weighed down with the overlapping in-game currencies. For 5 gems, you get to pull on a green pipe that shoots out a new driver, cart, or glider, each of a different variety. My first pull got me Morden, one of Bowser's minions. Currently, the in-game shop, which doesn't allow you to buy gems yet, is advertising Metal Mario. Great. Each driver, cart, and glider gets different bonuses depending on the stage it's used on. For example, Calamari Desert, Morden gets 3 item slots instead of 1. That sounds pretty damn pay to win to me. And every time he smashes an item block on that course, he gets 3 items instead of just 1. Pay to win. Pay to win. On 3DS Mario Circuit, however, he doesn't have any bonuses. While some characters and items are clearly rarer than others, the actual advantage that rarity nets you on a given course varies. Characters like Metal Mario, though, have better bonuses average across most courses. That is stupid. At 50cc, I haven't run into much trouble. It's possible that on harder courses, I'll feel more compelled to collect a driver with bonuses for it. But for now, grinding to unlock new characters is optional. At the same time, it's easy to see how I might want to buy some extra gems if I'm struggling on later courses against other players with rarer drivers and better cars. It's hard to know how it will shake out this early on. But Mario Kart Tour certainly has the ingredients for a potentially grueling gacha style grind. More alarming is a stamina bar consisting of hearts. Every heart seems to last for about 15 minutes or so. If you run out, you can't play until you wait a bit or purchase more hearts with gems. I haven't run into this problem yet, so I don't have a good handle on how much it limits you, but it's still a weird thing to see in a Mario Kart game. It's a very weird thing. You would think in a driving game, they would let you play non-stop. It's a driving game. Come on. Finally, there are gold coins, which you can collect during races and also earn based on your performance. They're used to buy stuff from a store whose stock seems like it will rotate every so often. While you can't buy gold coins outright, you can buy gems, which can be spent to enter a coin rush mode where you drive around a track solo collecting as many coins as you can. For 5 gems, every coin is worth double. For 25 gems, every coin is worth 10. Since this is the game's beta, all these mechanics are subject to change or drastic overhaul, which probably should happen. As it stands, Mario Kart Tour is fun to play in the moment, but it feels more about collecting and unlocking things than about actual racing. I've only come in second once so far, and even then, the game wouldn't tell me by how much. Even though I'm sure it was fractions of a second behind my opponent, it mostly feels like you're racing yourself, just with other people around, trying to get more stars, coins, and gems to unlock additional circuits. None of that is bad on its own, but in the beta, the game doesn't have a mode where you can just race with other people on an even playing field for the fun of it, meaning that it is extremely pay to win. Now we're going to go into the next article, which is going to be the last one that I'm reading, which is the Mario Kart beta tests and images leaked. This is coming from Nintendo Life. I know it's a lot of articles. It's a lot of stuff. Mario Kart Tour beta test details and images are already leaking online. So we're not going to read the whole article. We're just going to skip through the actual details. Mario Kart game details. A whole bunch of Mario favorite characters appear to be playable, including Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Toad, Toadette, Rosalina, Waluigi, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, Baby Rosalina, Metal Mario, Larry, Lemmy, Ludwig, Dry Bones, and Dry Bowser. The game is played vertically, appears to have a section of retro tracks, and there are 2 laps per race. Interestingly, you appear to control your kart with a swipe on the screen, and you unlock more characters you play. Your kart automatically accelerates, leaving you to swipe left and right to steer. Here are the images from the game, or some of the images from the game. So you have the image where it shows what place you are, image on how to swipe, and now we have the gacha stuff. So you tap on the pipe, and then you get the character, cart, or glider. Yes, all three is what you get in the gacha. So makes it very pay to win, because and if the facts, say for example, Dry Bones Bowser right here, you take him into like Bowser's Keep and he gets 3 items and he's like he accelerates faster and all that stuff. Like, dude, that is like super pay to win. Super pay to win. Of course, with these images coming from the beta test version, we can probably expect to see the odd changes here and there in the final project. Still, this should give you some indication of what it'll be like when it launches this summer. I don't think this is a game that I would be able to support. I love Mario Kart. I love the franchise. I love playing the games. I've been playing them since the Super Nintendo. You know, playing it. My fondest memories are playing Mario Kart 64 with my friends. Like they would come over after school, or I'd go to their house, and we just like 4 of us at a time playing Mario Kart, having Mario Kart tournaments. It was a blast. But this, honestly, this is an insult to Mario Kart in my opinion. I cannot support a game like this. I will not be playing this. This is actually, honestly, the first game that I will ever say that I'm boycotting. I will not play this game. As long as there is a gacha aspect that is clearly pay to win, I will not be paying or playing this game. And I hope that you guys don't play it either and support this kind of nonsense that is in a mobile game. I mean, it's enough with the gacha stuff. This is clearly marketed towards a certain group of players, more specifically the Asian market, because on the Western side of the world, we don't really like gacha or loot boxes and stuff like that. We prefer if games didn't have them. If they had relegated to say, for example, the gacha would only affect skins, maybe like, okay, you can get a Dr. Mario skin, or you can get a Dry Bones Bowser skin, or you can get, I don't know, the Metal Mario skin, or maybe the carts were not affected, but the carts have stats. They've had stats since, I believe, the GameCube version of the game, so that's understandable. But regardless, I can't support a game like this. As much as I love the series, I can't do it. I won't play it. Sorry. I refuse on this one. And I hope you guys don't fall into this trap as well, because this is clearly meant to make you pay money. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, how you feel about all this. I think it's nonsense. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, guys.